Hello everyone, as you can see we've got some GoPro 10 stuff in front of us. In my previous videos I unboxed the GoPro 10 with the special bundle, and then I also did another video that went over actually installing your first update on your GoPro 10. Today we're going to talk about batteries, as you probably already saw. So let's start off with a little journey. So I first started off with the 7, and the 7 was great. You know, yes, it had its faults and whatnot, but you know, I got the batteries for it, everything worked great. Then came the 8, and they came out with the new battery, and I'm like, oh no, I have to go ahead and support another battery. Well, actually the good thing is the 7 and the 8 were able to share the same batteries. The 7 battery could actually go in the 8, and the 8 could go in the 7. Except there were some limitations when you use the 7 and the 8. But regardless, they could use the same batteries. It made life easy. In between that, I did get the Max as well. It used a different battery. I understand that. There's more of a draw with a 360 camera, so there's that. That's fine. Then came the 10. And now I have yet another battery. Now, the plus side with this battery is the fact that it is it does actually hold longer than the 8's battery. But the problem, as you can see, it is a different size. It is significantly physically larger, not just a larger battery as far as time, as far as what it will hold. So why am I going through all this? Well, so with the 7 and the 8, I really liked, is this a, no, it's an 8 too, never mind. I really like using these chargers. You know, I like the fact that yes, you can charge the battery inside of the GoPro, and that's great. But when you're doing lots of filming, you probably want 2 or 3 batteries charging at the same time. So that's why I use these guys. So this is what I use for the 7 and the 8, and this is what I use for the Max. So that's great. However, the 10 battery doesn't fit, obviously. So that's where the dual battery charger and battery comes in. Had I not skipped the 9 battery would have worked, obviously, with the 10 as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about, I should say, we're going to unbox the dual charger battery, or dual battery charger, sorry, and battery. And then I also got an extra battery as well. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and get everything cleaned up, and we'll go ahead and unbox these batteries and chargers. All right, so just a little backstory here. I do subscribe to the GoPro service. It gets you lots of discounts. There's some other perks as well, as including unlimited uploads and that sort of thing as well. So that's that's a little backstory. So I have a trip coming up. I wanted to go ahead and get the battery charger as well as the extra battery. So I went on Amazon, which I'll leave a link in the description. You know, normal price. I was going to be able to get it on time. So I'm like, well, how much is it going to be if I go to GoPro's site? Well, with the discount, you know, it worked out pretty well. It was less expensive than Amazon, but I had to pay for shipping because it was under the free shipping minimum. So I ended up getting an extra battery as well, just because I don't really need any other GoPro accessories, because luckily the attachments all work with all of those guys. So basically I got the 2 batteries and the charger here for the same price that it would have been on Amazon, and it got here just in time. So what we're going to do is go ahead and unbox these. That way you can see what comes in each of these boxes. I'll be up front, it's not going to be that exciting. But if you do have any questions, make sure to ask down below. So it does have a limited lifetime warranty, and on the back it includes a USB-C cable, as well as allowing you to charge 2 GoPro batteries simultaneously. So we've got our new battery. We have our USB-C to USB-A cable. We have documentation, and then the most important, the dual charger. Now, here's what I will say right off the bat. I am happy that this looks different than this. So at least I'll be able to, when I look at my GoPro stuff, I'll be able to know what goes with what. I'm probably still gonna label these because in the heat of packing and whatnot, I'm probably not gonna be paying attention to what's going on. So at least if I label it, you know, GoPro 10, and then I'll know what it is. So, and then, so obviously we've got the new battery as well. Got that. And actually I have a cable here that's already plugged in. It's actually a GoPro cable. It's the same cable that they always ship, so I'm not gonna undo that one right now, but we'll go ahead and put this guy in. And let's go ahead and start the charging. That's actually should be charged. This is the brand new one. So as you can see, it's an orange color, which means it is charging. When it is green, it will be good to go. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and unbox this one. And basically, this just includes a rechargeable battery. And as you can see, it says HERO9 Black, compatible with 10. So there we go. And if you have any questions, make sure to ask down below, like I already said. Wow, that was a horrific unboxing there. There we go. Now, I will say they did a really good job boxing that up. Let's go ahead and plug that in. And as you can see, we are charging. This one should be mostly charged. I wonder what that's gonna say. Yeah. That's still going too. All right. So as you can see, looking at the instructions for the charger, when it's orange, it is charging, and when it is green, it is fully charged. See if there's anything else of interest in here. Probably not. These are all warranty information and warnings, and don't do this, and make sure you do that. So yeah, so that's really it. If you have any questions about any of these GoPros, but most importantly, the batteries here, make sure to ask down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do lots of things on the channel that a professional geek might find interesting, and me myself, being a professional geek, like to share things that are of interest to me and will hopefully be of interest to you. And by the way, if you do subscribe, you'll see some of the upcoming GoPro videos that I will be doing. Most of it's going to be underwater stuff, but tend to do other stuff as well. So with that, have a great day.